Priya's wedding night, the evening sun dipped low, bathing the park in golden light. Soft melodies of Akhiyan Taras Gayi floated from a distant wedding tent, wrapping the air in a bittersweet warmth. Ananya stood near the fountain, clutching her dupatta as if it could hide the storm in her chest. She wasn't supposed to be here, not at this wedding, not so close to her. But fate had a cruel sense of humor. From the crowd, Priya emerged, her soft pink saree glowing in the fading light. She hadn't changed much over the years, same warm eyes, same way her smile could melt even the strongest resolve. Their eyes met. It was as if the years apart melted away, replaced by stolen memories, late-night study sessions, whispered secrets, and those accidental touches that lingered too long to be innocent. Ananya, Priya's voice trembled, part surprise, part longing. "You look happy," Ananya replied, forcing a smile, but Priya's eyes betrayed her. Behind the polite pleasantries, there was a hunger, an ache that mirrored Ananya's own. They walked together away from the crowd, stopping by a quiet corner where fairy lights draped across the trees. The music swelled in the background, the song's lyrics echoing their hearts' eyes, longing, souls aching. "I thought I'd never see you again," Priya whispered. "I tried to stay away," Ananya admitted, "but some loves don't fade." A breeze swept between them, carrying the scent of jasmine from Priya's hair. Ananya's hand brushed against hers, just a touch, but enough to set both their hearts racing. Priya's breath caught. "Do you still?" "Yes." Ananya's answer was immediate, almost desperate. The world seemed to fall silent. No music, no people, just the two of them standing under the fairy lights, their hearts in sync. Priya stepped closer, her hand gently cupping Ananya's cheek. Her fingers trembled, as if afraid that touching her would shatter the fragile moment. "I've missed you," Priya breathed. Ananya's eyes glistened. "Then don't let go this time." And then finally the kiss. It wasn't rushed. It wasn't hesitant. It was the kind of kiss that carries years of unspoken words, suppressed desires, and aching hearts. Soft at first, then deeper, warmer, and more urgent, as if trying to make up for all the moments they had lost. Priya's arms slid around Ananya's waist, pulling her closer. Ananya's fingers tangled in Priya's hair, the scent of jasmine flooding her senses. The world faded, the music, the people, the expectations. All that existed was the taste of her lips and the rhythm of her heartbeat. When they finally broke apart, breathless and dazed, Priya rested her forehead against Ananya's. "I can't keep pretending," Priya confessed. "Then don't," Ananya whispered. "We've wasted enough time." A smile broke across Priya's face, small but real. She took Ananya's hand, intertwining their fingers like they had done in secret so many times before. Somewhere in the distance, the song reached its crescendo. Akhiyan Taras Gayi, eyes longing, hearts finding their way home. They walked back toward the lights, hand in hand, not caring who saw, not caring about tomorrow. For the first time in years, they weren't running. And as the night unfolded, their kiss remained etched in memory, sealed with a love that no distance or time could erase. But now it was time to face the consequences of that one perfect night. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months, and the memory of that night grew more precious as the reality of their situation sank in. Ananya couldn't shake off the feeling that she was living a lie. Every stolen glance, every secret smile, every touch was a reminder of what they couldn't have. Meanwhile, Priya found solace in their shared past, in the moments they had captured in photographs, in the trinkets they had picked up on their travels, in the memories that bound them together. One rainy afternoon, curled up on the couch in her apartment, Ananya pulled out an old photo album. Each page was a portal to a different time, each picture a whisper of a love that refused to stay buried. There was the Taj Mahal, its grandeur mirroring the overwhelming emotions in Ananya's heart. Beside it, a younger, carefree version of her holding hands with Priya. Their smiles were radiant, unguarded. Below it, a ticket stub from a movie they had seen. The title now faded, but the date boldly proclaimed April 2016. Beneath that, a restaurant bill from a place by the lake. The aroma of spices and the murmur of water seemed to drift up from the paper. Turning the page, she found a pressed flower, its petals still retaining a hint of purple. Beside it, a note simply saying "Forever yours." The words sliced through Ananya's resolve like shards of glass. Forever. How could forever turn into this? Why had they let life push them apart? As if summoned by her thoughts, Priya's face appeared on her phone screen. "How are you?" The text read, followed by a smiley face, her heart sinking. This was their routine now. Polite, friendly messages exchanged over the course of their days. But they were tiptoeing around something, both knowing that the unspoken hung heavy between them. Ananya typed back, "Good. How was your day?" The response came almost instantly. Same old, just thinking of you." The words hit Ananya like a wave, knocking her off her feet. Thinking of her. Did he think of the stolen moments, the laughter, the dreams they had woven together? Or did he too live in the prison of their past? She stared at the screen, her thumb hovering over the keyboard. Should she confess? But confess what? That she couldn't live like this anymore, that she wanted more, that she wanted him. No, she couldn't burden him. Not when he was finally happy, moving on with his life. She knew him too well. If he learned the truth, he would drop everything to be with her, to fix what was broken. And what if it wasn't fixable? What if their reunion tore apart the fragile happiness that had settled around him? So she kept quiet, her silence screaming her love louder than any words could. Days passed in this manner, each day a torment, each moment a battle between holding on and letting go. Then came the turning point, an unexpected twist of fate that forced them to confront the truth. Anya received a call one evening that sent chills down her spine. Her sister Tara was getting married at a beautiful resort. On the face of it, this was joyous news, a celebration of new beginnings. But for Ananya, it was a déjà vu of a love she couldn't have. Over the next few weeks, the preparations consumed her. Days were spent poring over fabrics, jewelry, and catering. Evenings were filled with meeting relatives and exchanging gifts. But through it all, there was one thought that echoed in her mind: Priya would be there, and she had to decide if she could bear seeing him, being so close and yet so far. The day of the wedding dawned bright and clear, much like the future that Ananya and Priya had once envisioned together. But now the happiness that the day brought was laced with the bitterness of what could have been. Ananya found herself drawn to a quiet corner of the garden, seeking refuge from the vibrant celebration. As the ceremony commenced, her eyes searched for Priya among the colorful throng. When she finally spotted her, a pang of longing shot through her. Priya looked radiant in a deep red sari, her eyes shining with joy and a hint of nostalgia. Their eyes met across the crowded space. In that instant, years of unspoken emotions flared to life. Memories of stolen kisses, whispered promises, and shared dreams flooded back, leaving Ananya breathless. Despite the distance between them, it felt as if they were sharing a secret, a bond that transcended time and circumstance. The wedding rituals unfolded, each step a testament to the enduring power of love. Yet Ananya's gaze remained fixed on Priya, unable to tear her eyes away. The bride looked stunning, but it was the groom's reflection in her eyes that truly captivated Ananya. She saw the tenderness, the affection, the depth of emotion he held for her sister. And in that realization, her heart ached with a profound sadness. As the celebrations continued late into the night, Ananya found herself at the edge of the dance floor, watching Priya and her sister twirling in the spotlight. The sight of their joy tugged at her heartstrings, a poignant reminder of the love she had chosen to let go. Yet, amidst the revelry, Ananya couldn't shake off the feeling that something was missing, that a piece of her soul remained tethered to this moment, to this place, to him. Little did she know that the night was far from over, and fate had one final surprise in store for her.